Let's get started. I want you now to totally relax. You have a way of relaxing that always works best for you. I want you now to do that. Let yourself completely relax inside and out, your way. It's okay to be totally comfortable now. Within 30 seconds or 60 seconds, the choice is yours. You'll allow yourself to enter into a very deep, hypnotic sleep, a very deep, relaxing state of mind, a deep rest. Now in your mind, I want you to focus your thinking on your feet. Within 30 seconds or 60 seconds, the choice is yours. You'll allow yourself to enter into a very deep sleep. Now in your feet, in your mind, I want you to start wiggling your toes. Wiggle your toes up and down as hard and as fast as you can. The harder and faster, the better for you. It's very important we get warm blood coursing down into your feet. That's it. Wiggle, wiggle, harder, harder, faster, faster. You're doing a good job. You'll begin to notice the tendons in your feet becoming slightly stressed. That is normal. You'll also notice your feet will get a little bit warmer. That's also normal. Wiggle, wiggle, harder, harder. You're doing a good job. Now relax. Let your feet be still. Let them completely collapse now. You feel that warm relaxation moving into your feet. Let that warm relaxation move up into your ankles. It feels so good to let your ankles completely collapse, becoming more deeply relaxed as you do. Deep sleep, deep relaxation are moving into your shins and calf muscles. It feels so good to let your calves dangle from the bone. You allow them to be totally limp. Your knees are smooth and relaxed. Deep sleep, deep relaxation are moving into your large thigh muscles. It feels so good to let them uncoil and sink. Your pelvis is loose and relaxed. Your buttocks are warm and comfortable. Deep sleep, deep relaxation are moving into your waist. It feels so good to let your tummy out. Your mouth is becoming quite dry, even thirsty. When you swallow, it immediately relieves your thirst, and you go deep asleep. Deep sleep, deep relaxation is moving into your arms and hands. Your elbows are loose. Your forearms are relaxed and comfortable. Now let your wrists and fingers completely go limp into the deep sleep with you. Deep sleep, deep relaxation is moving into your chest cavity. Your heart is slowing down just a little now. It's good for it. It's time for it to rest. Your breathing will eventually change just slightly. When your breathing does change, you go 100 times deeper asleep. Deep sleep and relaxation are moving into your lower back beneath your spine. I want you now to imagine all of the stress, emotional and physical stress in your mind and body, exiting, flowing, leaving your back, flowing out of it even now, onto the floor and away from you, never to bother you again. You're letting everything out of you that makes you uptight and stressed. Let go of it now. Let it go out of your back. Deep sleep and relaxation are moving up your spine and the muscles on each side. Now up between your shoulder blades, up over your shoulders, and into your collarbones. You let all those little knots and tendons back there, you allow them to uncoil and relax, going into the deep sleep with you. Deep sleep and relaxation are moving up the back of your neck and behind your ears. Now let all those little tiny tendons, those teeny little muscles behind your ears, let go of them now. Completely let them go limp into the deep sleep. Deep sleep continues up the back of your neck, the back of your head, over the top of your head, and into your forehead. Your forehead becomes smooth and relaxed as deep sleep moves into your eyes. Deep relaxation circulates throughout your facial muscles, your nose, cheeks, lips, and chin. They become soft, warm, and sleepy. Your jaw is becoming quite heavy, even lazy. It feels so good to take the pressure off of your teeth and to gently breathe. With each gentle breath you take, you go 100 times deeper asleep. Deep sleep, deep relaxation is moving deeply down inside your body. Everything inside of you is working perfectly and automatically. Deep sleep is moving into your mind. You haven't a care in the world where you're now at. Absolutely nothing bothers you. As your therapist, I'll be deep in your mind, causing you to be comfortable and secure. Deep sleep and relaxation are moving deeply into your mind. You're at rest, at peace now, and deeply relaxed. Now in your mind, I want you to open up your imagination. In your mind, I want you to see, feel, or hear you and I together at the top of a set of stairs. Just imagine that. These are safe, comfortable steps, and there's a sturdy handrail for you to hold on to as we both go down these stairs together. There are 20 steps. With each step we take down together, you gently push into the middle of your mind, going into the deeper sleep, 100 times deeper asleep with each step down. You let your body slowly disappear into the deep sleep with each step down. After we have stepped off the last step together, you'll hear my fingers snap. That's your cue, permission, to virtually let every cell, every fiber, every nerve, every muscle throughout your entire body to completely go totally limp, like a Raggedy Ann doll. You enter into the deep, somnambulistic, hypnotic sleep at that time, the deep trance. And so it is even now. We begin to step off the 20th step together with our left foot down to the 19th step. Now go deeper asleep, 100 times deeper asleep. 19 down to 18, pushing gently into your mind, going deeper now, deeper asleep. 17, 16, deeper. 15, 14, 13, deep sleep. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Deep sleep. Deep, luxurious, beautiful, sweet sleep. I want you now to let your imagination open up and be completely free to see, hear, and feel what I am about to describe to you. You focus on my voice. It's very clear in your mind now. Imagine that you and I are sitting together in a theater. The theater is comfortable and we have good seats and a perfect view of the stage. We are going to experience a play about your life, beginning with your childhood years. The curtain is slowly rising, and you can see yourself on the stage very clearly. You are quite young. Now in your mind, look at yourself on the stage while watching this play. You're just a child, innocent, helpless, and little. Notice the way you are dressed. The light on the stage increases, and now you can see the environment you lived in when you were a child. Look at how the rooms are arranged in the place you lived. Notice the furniture. It's exactly the furniture in the place you lived in when you were a child. You can almost feel how it felt when you touched it as a child. You can even smell the aroma of how your house smelled at supper time. The stage lights dim, and a spotlight is on your little face now. Now only your face can be seen from the audience. Somebody has said something to you or done something to you that has deeply hurt your feelings. Somebody said something to you or about you that was not true. Look at your face. You're sad and quietly weeping. Somebody said something is wrong with you. Nobody in the audience knows what that person said to you but you. Now, remember what may have been said to you. It hurt you deeply. It implied something was wrong with you. Perhaps you were rejected, told to leave, or go to your room, or that you were naughty. Maybe you were unfairly punished and told you were bad or not nice. This person may have called you names or threatened to hurt you because of the way you looked or acted. Bring into your mind what happened as you think it happened, and watch it happen again on the stage. I will rest in your mind for a moment so you may watch, feel, and hear those times when people said things to you that were not fair, that were not true when you were a child. You can hear it in your mind. You can even see this person. You are watching this from your theater seat. You see and hear on the stage what you think happened. As a mature person, you now realize what some people said to you was not a fact, was not true, and was probably said out of anger. But you're just a little child. Look at yourself on the stage. Your feelings are hurt, and your face is sad. You didn't know at that time what was said to you was not true. As a little child, you naturally believed it. Now that you see the play about your life unfold before you, it is clear to you that what people said about you or to you as a child was rejecting, perhaps mean, insulting, and embarrassing, and was not the truth. You were led to believe things were wrong with you as a child because of the ignorance of certain people. You now clearly see, feel, and hear what these people said and did to you was not true, not fair, not honest, and not kind. This act is now over. You realize that no matter what anyone said or did to you as a child, it has no effect on you today. Let me repeat. What these people said to you or about you was not true and has no further effect on you. Let your pain pass now. Let your pain from the past go away. It is finished. It is over with. Now listen very closely and place this reality and truth deeply into your mind forever. There was nothing wrong with you when you were a child. The fact is, you were an adorable, natural, innocent, wholesome little kid that any normal person would admire and want to hug. You now have permission to love the child you once were and keep inside of you. The curtain is now slowly dropping. This act is finished now, and now you may deeply rest. You feel refreshed and relieved of negative feelings from your childhood years. They are no more, and you are free to love the child in you. The child in you is truly precious. We continue our journey through your life as we begin to watch the second act of the play together. Your body relaxes even more now as your mind stays fixed on my voice. Now go deeper asleep as we now begin to watch Act 2 of the play about your life. The curtain rises, and we see you on the stage as a teenager. Look at the way you dressed as a teenager. Now look at your face. There is darkness and sadness across your face. The spotlight is only on your face. You cannot see anything in the background on the stage. It is dark. You can faintly hear a voice or voices coming from the back of the stage. These voices are the voices of people who said things about you that were not true. These are the voices that caused your feelings to be hurt. These are the voices that said something is wrong with you. These are the voices that tell you they do not like what you look like, or who you are, or what you are. These are the voices that do not approve of you. As an observer in the audience, you now let your mind move back into your teenage years and allow the voices to become clear so you can hear, feel, and see what they did to you. As you do, watch your face on the stage. On stage, you see yourself as the teenager who believed what others said about you or to you, even certain things that were not true or fair. I will rest in your mind in silence for a moment so that you can hear from the stage what happened, what was said and done that made you think or feel that something was wrong with you. You go deeper asleep as you experience this phase of your life. You see your teenage face on the stage. Deep inside you, you notice how sensitive you are to how others act around you and what they think of you and say to you. Many times you were left with the impression that you were not liked, respected, or acceptable, or that something was wrong with you. The lights on the stage go completely out, and the entire theater is in darkness. You go deeper asleep now. Now rest, relax, and continue to watch the stage in your mind. Now the stage lights slowly come up, and the spotlight is on you standing on the stage. You as a teenager are in deep thought. You can see and hear the truth. What was implied, inferred, or said to you or done to you by others when you were a teenager that made you feel bad about yourself was not true. It came from the ignorance and prejudice of those around you. Let your pain from your teenage years pass now. It has no further purpose. It's over with, finished. You see the teenager you once were on the stage, standing tall, proud, and beaming with a big smile as the reality sets in that as a teenager there was absolutely nothing really wrong with you. You were a natural teen and full of life. You may now hold dearly to the teenager you once were, alive, full of pep, active, and bright. Let me repeat, as a teenager, you were definitely okay. The curtain drops and this act is now finished. You feel relieved of the pressures you suffered as a teenager. You now know the truth. You saw it on the stage. You were a normal teenager and a person growing to be of great worth. It was the influence of others that led you from the truth about yourself. It was others who led you to think that something was wrong with you. You now know that was not true. You were perfectly normal, just the normal teen. Now rest deeply before we begin to watch the third and final act. Let every part of your body go deeply asleep into the deep relaxed state of complete comfort. Now go deeper, now deeper asleep. The third act of the play now begins as the curtain slowly rises. We both sit in the audience as we begin to watch your adult life evolve before us on stage. As we watch the play, you can see, feel, and hear many of the negative things implied, inferred, or said to you or about you by certain people. The stage is full of characters from your past who are loud with negative chatter about you. You see on the stage books, magazines, a radio, and a TV set that illustrate how they think you should be. You are in the center of the stage as all this goes on around you. You begin to develop feelings and thoughts of how others who may know you or look at you disapprove of certain aspects of you. You see their faces are lifeless and empty-looking. What they are saying to you and about you on stage, once again, is not about the real you. It is not true what they say or think. They react and speak from prejudices, stupidity, and ignorance. They think you should be somebody you are not. They do not have enough love in themselves to accept you as you are. They are blind to the wonderful, loving person you really are. The audience starts to tout and boo at the unfair and prejudiced people on the stage, the people who hurt you in your past. The booing and yelling gets louder as one by one each person who has done harm to your self-esteem leaves the stage with their head bowed in shame. You are left standing alone in the middle of the stage as the adult you now are. You are in the spotlight, and the audience stands and cheers you, applauds you, and reaches out to you. They can see, as you can see, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. It is clear that you are intelligent, well-meaning, loving, and a winner in every way, every day. The audience quiets. The theater is now dead silent. The entire background of the stage goes pitch black as the spotlight intensifies on you. You can be seen looking up. You are smiling. Your face radiates. Your skin glows. You look marvelous and very attractive for your sex and age. On stage, you see your body changing and becoming what it was meant to be, to look and to feel like. You realize this is to happen to you. You are becoming trim and strong. Your face glows with happiness as the audience watches. They are beginning to understand who and what you really are. They see before them a child of your Creator, Father, a perfectly normal, happy, productive, healthy person that is precious and of great worth. The audience is awestruck. "You look magnificent." It refreshes everyone to see you now. They see a person who has healthy, ethical self-esteem. The curtain falls as people stand and applaud you for making the changes in your lifestyle to become the fantastic person you were always meant to be. The play has ended, and you are relieved of all negative feelings caused by others in your past. You rest deeply in your theater seat. You are now deeply asleep as I speak to your mind. You are very comfortable. Now listen to my voice. I am going to give you complete freedom and awesome power. To free you of any negative ties to your past, I want you now in your mind to completely and irrevocably forgive all of the people who have done any harm to you during your lifetime. It is time to let go of that negative weight in your heart and on your shoulders. Those people have toughened and seasoned you. There is no longer any need to carry anger or sorrow in your mind or in your heart about what others have done to you in your past. It's now time to be free, alive, and to love. Release this weight on your heart and in your mind now. Forgive all of those people now. I will rest quietly in your mind for a moment as you do. Now, in your mind, I want you to completely and irrevocably forgive yourself of all of the wrong you have done to others in your life. It is time to let go of that burden, too. Holding on to guilt and fear has no purpose in your life. Let go and be free. Forgive yourself now. I will remain quietly in your mind as you do. I am now going to give you complete authority and power to become the wonderful, even magnificent person you are always meant to be. But first, you must know where from your power comes. The originator of your mind was your creator. Therefore, you have been endowed with authority, intelligence, love, and power. You are powerful. You are tough. Absolutely nothing or nobody can stop you from becoming the marvelous person you have always wanted to be and were meant to be. Nobody can do that. Nobody can stop you. From now on, you're going to do things the right way, your way, the way that is true and works. You're a winner in every respect. You thrive on doing things to improve your health, appearance, career, family, and relationships. You improve your life every day in every way. Now listen to me carefully. Allow what I'm about to say to be part of who and what you are. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you that you cannot, in a meaningful way, fix or improve. You are in this phase of your life to learn, grow, and improve. It is what you are supposed to experience. You are normal, attractive, intelligent, lovable, and of great worth. You improve your lifestyle to see to it that you become the person you want to be and that would be pleasing to your Creator. You don't take yourself too seriously. You laugh at those few imperfections you may have, knowing that they will be fixed soon. You have no anxiety over what you now are or will become. You become laid back and take time to enjoy people and things. You know you will improve every day in every way. It is now part of your lifestyle and is one of the many ways you enjoy life. Remember, there is nothing wrong with you. Truly, there isn't. Your self-esteem is extremely high because you now know you are okay in every way. For therapy purposes only, whenever I say or use the words sleep or deep sleep, you will return to this deep state of hypnotic rest. You will go into hypnosis swiftly, deeply, and soundly. For your safety, you will not allow anyone to hypnotize you except me or a qualified healthcare provider such as a doctor or therapist. On the count of 5, you will be wide awake. When you wake up, you will feel absolutely fantastic. You'll feel young, alive, and full of pep. You will like yourself and what you're becoming. When you awaken, all emotional stress and physical caused stress and discomfort that may be in you will instantly disappear. In fact, the more you look for it, the more impossible it will become for you to find it. You simply feel wonderful all over. Coming awake now, on the count of 5. 1, you are forgiven. 2, there's nothing wrong with you now. 3, you are truly an okay person. 4, you feel absolutely fantastic. 5, wide awake now and wide awake. Come out of your hypnotic sleep. Wake up, wide awake now. You now feel wonderful, and I look forward to our next session together. Now, please rewind this tape and store it in a dry, shaded place so it will be good for our next session. Now enjoy the rest of your day, knowing you are loved, cared about, and very secure.